Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Aliens Infestation. For Aliens April, this is Episode 3. So last time we went through the U.P.P. base, and we cleared out the 2 anti-air weapons as well as the radar dish. So now we just have to make it to the evac point, where I assume we're going to get picked up by a dropship, but I feel like something's going to go wrong there. Also, a couple people have mentioned that it would be better to not have the second screen, but unfortunately, with this emulator, it's basically I either have the 2 screens, or I have only 1 screen, and this game becomes unplayable because I can't use the map, or switch weapons, or use the weld. The alternative, of course, is that I could just cut out the second screen in editing, but then the options are either you have just the 1 screen in the middle of a black abyss, or I have the second screen, or first screen, super zoomed in so everything is extra blurry. So I think this is still the best option, especially because it's not really that distracting to have the second screen with, you know, most of the time it not actually moving. So I think it's fine like this. I think most people can handle it. So I apologize if you can't, but this is the deal. Okay, so who are we going to take in? We used Fisher a lot last time, and she's kind of our impromptu leader for the moment, so I think we're going to send in Johnston, because we haven't really used her yet. Yo! And I'm going to go with the pulse rifle, because if we find another upgrade, I would like to start upgrading the pulse rifle so it stays decent. Also, something I apparently missed is that there is actually a cover mechanic beyond just crouching behind a crate. Apparently if I go up and hit A on like a crate or whatever, we can also take cover the same way the enemies do. So I'm gonna try that at the next one we run into, like this one right here. Okay, I get it now. I have to not touch the stick. Let's get shot 100 times trying to figure this out. Okay, so that lets us shoot them without exposing ourselves by standing up. So that's something we definitely needed. So good to know how that works, but we're gonna go back and heal. No point going in with that free damage. So yeah, I'm glad they have that, because like I said last time, that's kind of a shitty mechanic otherwise, having to pop out and get shot. It does mean we pretty much have to do that for every one of these guys, though. See? If I push the stick and then try to take cover, I immediately climb over when I get into the cover. This also kind of requires me to waste some ammo. So is this a real ladder? No. Okay, we should switch the map. I know someone also said the pulse rifle sound, or the motion tracker sound would get annoying, but that's kind of like normal for every Aliens game, specifically. Not Alien games, but Aliens games. Because, you know, AVP2, you have the motion tracker at all times when you're a human. Okay, so I realized left trigger doesn't do anything because, of course, there is no second trigger on a DS, there's only the bumpers. So, just gotta use the left bumper in order to free aim. What's up with this dead guy? I guess that was where the chest burster came from. God damn, that's... that's finicky. I almost wish there was a second where they didn't let you do that. Alright, well, I'll get better at the timing for when to shoot so I don't waste so much ammo. But yeah, our evac point is just on the other side of this building up ahead. There also is apparently something below us. So I'm guessing there's going to be a vent. Oh, that is... Is that a regular Xenomorph? It looks a little bigger. But it's in the background, so it's not our problem. Not this time. Okay. That time they respawned as soon as they got off screen. Yeah, things are not going great for the U.P.P. It seems that they kind of took care of themselves, honestly. We could have just not come down here at all. Is he even taking cover? He's just kind of like crouching back there. So, I looked, and there doesn't seem to be any way to reload without actually clicking on the gun, which isn't really a problem for the pulse rifle because it has so much ammo, but for the shotgun, we are still going to have to pull up the menu to reload. What is even going there? He's just screaming in the guy's ear and shaking him. Yeah, rolling, you have to roll through them if you want to not take damage. I am very low on ammo. I think I might hit the next one with a grenade. Okay, we're almost out. Nope. Okay. Everybody just take turn pouncing me, I guess. So that was the most ammo we've had to use in the entire game, and we're about 47% of the way through now, according to the main menu. Oh, there's an APC here. Right, because they said we have to make a ground extraction instead. Oh good, now I have to use the second screen to shoot. Colonel, we're heading towards LZ2 extraction point, ETA 2 minutes. I hope that dropship is ready. Affirmative, Johnston. But you have buku bogies inbound fast. I suggest that you use that twin 20 turret or you're not gonna need a dropship. Hell yeah, I always wanted to play with these. Control the turret on the touchscreen. I'm uploading the APC data now. Kick ass, Marine. Alright. Okay, so this is a little weird, because you have to aim with the touchscreen, but you can't actually see exactly where you're aiming. You kind of have to eyeball it. Also, how do I know how much health we have on the APC? And who is launching these aliens at us? Also, they're like going between the shots. Like old airplane propeller guns. I don't really know what to do when they get behind the APC, because I can't apparently shoot them. Well, this is kind of an awful minigame. Alright, I guess the APC is mildly exploding. That's how we know how much health. But yeah, the ones that like come up directly from behind. I really feel like we're supposed to have a motion tracker here. Because otherwise, how the hell am I supposed to know where to even look before they've already hit the APC from behind? I keep accidentally moving my cursor over to the main screen, too. I think we were at the Derelict. Colonel, we're heading towards the LZ2 extraction point. ETA 2 minutes. Hope that dropship is ready. Yeah, so I think we were almost there, but holy shit, this sucks. And it's not like just click wherever and it instantly shoots there. I think you do actually have to rotate around. Alright, so this is going to be the rest of the episode. Like, even the fact that I might not hit them if I'm aiming at them because they go between the shots is a little shitty. I wonder if it's better if I just keep clicking instead of holding it down. But yeah, the ones that just go from behind and hit the tire from the back, that's bullshit. There's no way to hit those before they hit you without already knowing they're coming. It's like, oh, do you want to keep doing this and memorize the layout of where the enemies come from every time? I still can't tell if it's the same enemy hitting me from behind, like if you don't shoot them, they keep coming back, or if it's just scripted. It almost feels like I do have to just keep firing at that corner until something else appears. Oh no, we've lost control. Brakes for impact. Okay, so we died like 2 seconds from the end last time. Fox 6, come in. Lance Corporal Johnston, do you copy? Does anyone... Where the hell am I? Johnston, we... communicate... Say again, Command, you're breaking up. Great. Guess we're on our own. Alright, so like I figured, something went wrong, and now we are inside the Derelict. Because, of course, we can't have an Aliens game on LV-426 without going to the Derelict. Are these our other squad members? Are they dead? Or are they just unconscious here by all of these eggs, and we're just going to leave them here? Alright, we don't have a map, because we don't have the map terminal yet. Well, there's the jockey. Not sure why there's a bunch of eggs around him. Oh, and there is a Jockey-Morph. So yeah, this is before Prometheus. So there was no official, engineer design. And in the old days, old Aliens fiction used to depict the jockeys as having the snout as part of their actual bodies, rather than just being a boring 8-foot-tall, like, bald white dude. Ugh, he's just like the Queen, too. Where we can only hit the body. So yeah, this is a non-canon design at this point. Though again, canon is rather irrelevant. Oh, you can't shoot those grenades in the air. Shit. Well, I think we know who's gonna get lost in this episode. I didn't even mean to roll forward there. Oh, another egg. Wow. There was nothing more embarrassing than getting finished off by a fucking base hugger whipping you in the leg. Yeehaw! Alright, Texan. Your turn to show him how it's done. Oh, there was health back here still. Could have come back for that. Ugh. I don't know if I need to destroy those, but I feel like they might refill off screen if I don't. Seems a lot easier to deal with this way. Only got 2 grenades left. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, trying to roll through him I don't think works because he has like 2 hits on his step. Come on. Yet I keep trying to do it anyway. I think I'm just rolling too early. Also kind of thought that the eggs were going to keep respawning in this fight. Okay, let me go back and grab the health. An annoying boss. Not as aggressive as the queen was, who I assume we're gonna have to fight more than once. Oh. Panic, come in. Fox 6, can you respond? I hear you, Colonel. We're okay. Incredible. We thought you boys were all dead. We've located the crash site and we are sending in a dropship. Sit tight, Sergeant. Help is on the way. So I guess that was meant to be a callback to, you know, the fact that the space jockey has a big hole in his chest in Alien. And there's always a question of, well, what came out of him? What kind of xenomorph would that be? And I guess they were like, big space jockey. Fox 6, I've been doing some secret research into this xenomorph situation. And what I have been able to uncover is quite unsettling, to say the least. It seems that Weyland-Yutani Corporation and its military backers have a keen interest in these creatures as well. But not in destroying them, rather using them as bioweapons, no different than the U.P.P. Well, don't that just take the cake? This came down from an old buddy of mine in the MCIA. I trust him, and he trusts me. And now, I'm going to trust you. Do you understand what I'm saying, Fox 6? I believe I do, Colonel. You're saying we need to do the right thing, even if it appears to be wrong. That's correct. This operation is off the books, completely black. If we're caught, it could mean hanging at Count Oringpal. This is volunteer only, Marines. I've seen what these creatures are capable of. I'm in, Colonel. Very well, Fox 6. It's back to the Sulaco, which I guess is still just sitting in space. Knife trick game unlocked. We might look at that. There's also Marine profiles for each of our characters, so we can check that out too before we wrap up. Okay, Marines, listen up. They are not expecting us. The Sulaco is going to intercept the Weyland-Yutani freighter in a few hours. The freighter contains cargo straight from LV-426. They plan on taking it to a special research center on the Martian moon of Phobos. We need to get to the gun battery and destroy that freighter before it can offload the cargo. Who's gonna take point on this one? I think Hennick can stay up. He survived the space jockey. Yeehaw. Thanks, Hennick. I knew you'd rise to the occasion. No problem, boss. One question, though. Go ahead, Marine. What do I tell them if they ask me why I'm here? Use some of that southern charm of yours, Hennick. You'll think of something. Reckon I better. Yeah, so I guess there is a little bit... What's this guy doing? Just chilling? I guess there is a little bit of unique dialogue for certain characters at certain parts. Sergeant Hennick, what brings the Fox 6 back to the Sulaco? Haha, here to re-establish contact with you yokels. You cowpokes aren't picking up the horn is what I hear. HQ's getting all bent out of shape about it, so now we're here to see if you guys fell off the saddle or not. We don't have any comm problems. Must be on your end. We just received a call from UAAC Command not long ago. They told us to rendezvous with a disabled Weyland-Yutani freighter and take care of their cargo and crew. You don't say now. How long until we meet up with this freighter? How long ago, you mean? We made contact with them about 6 hours ago. Is that so? So the cargo was already on board. Yeah, it's in the main cargo hold. We're giving them a ride to some research station on Phobos. Is that a problem? I don't know now. Let's see. Would you be so kind as to tell your men not to let anyone go near that cargo? What, like, right now? Yep, just give him a call right now. Sure. This is 3-1 to Charlie 3. How copy, over? Charlie 3, report. He's not answering. Well, Marines, looks like we're headed for the cargo hold. Hi. I don't believe we've met. My name is Sean Davis, generic company man. That's a joke. And you are? Sergeant J. Hannock, USCM Charlie Squad, 1st Platoon, 2nd, and 9th. Now, if you'll kindly scoot, we got some bugs to hunt. Yeah, about that. You see, that cargo is technically property of Weyland-Yutani, who is, as you know, a military contractor, which means you would actually be destroying UAAC property, which I don't think under the circumstances is the best career move you could make at this time. That's okay. I've been thinking about retiring anyway. If that's the case, might I recommend you resign right now and spare us both any unwanted complications? Listen up, carpetbagger. You gonna step aside, or am I gonna move you? There's no reason to get violent. I think we can talk this out. Or maybe not. Alright. So we got a company man on ship, and I'm sure we're gonna run into some more Weyland-Yutani shit. Man, did you catch all that? Affirmative, Fox 6. Looks like we're gonna have to alter the plan a little bit. Just tell me what to do and I'll get her done, Colonel. I'm gonna start scanning the ship to see if I can track those creatures. While I'm doing that, you head to the cargo hold. I'll mark it on your map. Perform a visual sweep of the ship along the way, terminating any xenomorphic life forms you encounter. Now that you have a TNR lamp, you can try accessing some of those dark areas you couldn't explore before. Wilco Command, I'm Oscar Mike. Okay, yeah, so now we have access to the rest of the Sulaco. Oh, yeah, except for the ones that still need a higher keycard than we have. So, let's see, what keycard did we have before we left? It just says LV, it doesn't say what LV. But I think it was level 1? No, we got a level 2 from the lady. Alright, so yeah, we're back on the ship. I like how there's just dudes standing around. We don't have a wrench yet, so we can't go to that area up there. And I think this was an... Is that a keycard? There's a level 4 keycard up there, but it requires the wrench. Yeah, so I think this is a level 6 over here. We're not going up there. Well, I kind of wish I had marked the dark areas now. Because I don't remember what's what. Okay, this stuff we can't do anything with yet. And we also can't do anything about the junk piles, but I assume we will find some explosives. Alright, I'm going to go back up and save. So thankfully, that driving part only took 2 attempts. Because I really thought we were going to get stuck there for a bit. Alright. So, I'm guessing we're going to want to go down to where the wrench was, because we saw one. And it's probably required the lamp to get to the area where it is. These guys are going to be giving me all kinds of fake contacts. Nope, that's not a fake contact. Well, I'm hoping there's at least not more androids hanging around. Fucking goddammit. See, at least if I kill him there, then he can't respawn, if I can see where he came from. Well, I'm gonna want to heal again. These ones are kind of reddish, so I think they do take extra damage to kill. Should have just said they have extra health. Alright, and there's an upgrade over here, but I think we can't get it without something to get rid of the trash. Or the trash is just gone now. It kind of looks like it is just gone. Oh, that's not the upgrade, though. And I have to remember that I have 2 kinds of grenades. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're definitely more durable, those reddish ones. Okay, there's still rubble in the way for that guy. So there's a room up top that I think is dark. Also, all of my flares seem to have disappeared. So I guess the map reloaded or whatever. Alright, can I even get up here? He just throws me into the hell. Alright, I probably don't want to sprint around because I'm just going to run into more spawns. Okay, this is where we got locked in at some point. I have to activate the light. Shit. I guess because we switched levels, it's not active now. So this seems to be the holding cell room? I guess it's the brig. Oh look, a wounded Marine. Marine, what's your status? Annoyed, but what else is new? We're down, man. Will you join our squad? What's the point? We're all gonna die someday anyway. That's a pretty bleak outlook. Read my psyche, Val. I'm full of smiles. I need an answer. Will you join our squad? Fine, I'm bored here anyway. EFC Zoe Kennedy reporting for death duty. What happened to your previous squad? They're being digested in some bug's stomach. I hope you guys fight better than them. I hope so too. I can't tell if Hennick has like eyeliner or that's just supposed to be like deep under eye shadow from being tired. Like, see that like that spike he's got under his eye? Or is that a tattoo? Bring it. Alright, we upgraded our pulse rifle. Hopefully it does more damage now. So now we got the Goth Marine. The underutilized Goth Marine. Oh my god. The problem with it being up on the D-pad to go up the elevator, but left on the D-pad to go through the door, is that I hit the corner between them and I do both. There we go. Okay, so we also got this area over here by the gun, which I think is where we needed to go initially before the plan changed. Got something up here. This might be that Marine we ran into. Yeah, he's still here. Been sitting here all this time. Marine, you're still here? Affirmative. I still haven't found my fire team. Well, the offer still stands if you want to come with us. Thanks, Marine. I appreciate the offer, but I can't give up on my squad. Not unless I get word from up top. Well, good luck, Lance Corporal. I haven't found my squad, but I also haven't moved. I'm just hoping they find me. Okay, there's trash in the way, and this is a level 6, so that's all we can do over here, but at least we got an upgrade and a new Marine to throw into the meat grinder. How many have we lost now? Like 5? God damn. I don't remember where that wrench was, though. I mean, we still got a whole lot of ship to explore. I guess the cargo bay is down here. But then what is this thing? I also don't know if there's a recenter map option. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need another upgrade for this because it still takes a few too many shots for a regular Xenomorph. So, I'm guessing if there's no contacts at all, then nothing will spawn from that area. So we can just sprint through these areas that are already clear. Which is why I can't really turn off the motion tracker. Okay, that's more bubbly goo. And we've already been down there, it's just full of eggs and Xenomorphs. And we already got whatever was down there. Alright, I think this was one of the dark areas. Yeah. But not anymore. Okay. It's just nothing down here but some health. Well, this green dot seems to be in this direction. Is that lots of ammo up there? So there's nothing down here but health and ammo. Not how we get to that dot. Well, I guess that dot is actually on the map, so we wouldn't be able to get there through the vent. Does it say Army Club? Okay, this is the shooting range. See, this is where I can't tell if I'm hitting them when they're off screen. Because they don't really make a damage sound. They're gonna respawn. See, now I need all that health that I just asked. God damn it. That was very close. Okay, we're gonna retreat. In fact, just go back and get that damn health instead of going all the way back to the save room. It just seems weird to have this very inconvenient spot with no enemies in it, just health. Of course, now I'm gonna have to go through those same tough Xenos again. But I gotta make more judicious use of the underbarrel grenade launcher because it reloads every time we go to a save room. It's not really worth using the grenades here because they are a little too slow to throw, but the underbarrels, we can hit them immediately. Gotta take it slow. Okay, they didn't spawn this time. I don't really understand the spawn rules in this game. So is this a grow room, or is this a fake background? The relaxation room. vanished. I guess he's dead. It does stagger them when they're not sprinting. Like, it doesn't completely stop them, but it definitely slows them down if you just hold down the trigger. Okay, there should only be one more on this top part. This might get us the wrench. Kind of looking at where it is and where I think the wrench was. Okay. This ended up somewhere. Oh, this just ended up below. Okay. I was gonna say, this ended up somewhere else entirely. Got ammo, got help, looking good. That squished logo. I mean, resizing it doesn't seem to have affected any of the other sprites, so that is literally just like that in the game. Looking a little weirdly squished. I gotta stop fucking rolling into their path. Well, I want to go back up, because I want to go to that other vent. Not this one. I guess we just want to go this way. Nope, never mind. Another bubbly door. Well, shit. I wish I had seen that before we tried to come back here. I was just about to say, oh, it looks like enemies don't respawn until you go to the save room, but then he fucking popped out. Oh, you're not dead yet. God, these guys are so tough. Oh, there's two of them now. I just need to get out of here. Okay. Cool spam. Where they just don't stop attacking. Colonel, one of those things grabbed a Marine. I can see that, 6-1. Hold on, I'm tracking. Okay, they've stopped. Vital signs are weak, but they're still alive. I'm marking their location on your map. Bring them back, Private. No one gets left behind. You got it, sir. 6-1 out. Alright, so we have to go rescue Hennick, because I guess he hasn't been killed yet. Let's send in the Death Girl. I'm on it. Fuck off. Alright, so where's his PCC? He's been taken up there. Man, that is a fucking slog to get back there. But no Marine left behind until they are confirmed dead. So yeah, I guess you can't really just run past regular Xenomorphs. They will just chase you and then slap the shit out of you. Kind of a lot of free hits if they decide to climb over you like that. This is probably the part where I should be using flares for all of those gooey doors and whatnot. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the shotgun for this backtracking. need to go up. And we need to go all the way to the elevator and then over. So I'm going to keep this up so that I can reload. Thankfully, it also penetrates. Alright, hopefully switching to this guy won't mean that they're just gonna... Or rescuing this guy means that they won't just, you know, chest burst at some point while we're controlling them. How you doing, Marine? Not sure. Something came out of the egg and jumped on me. That's all I remember. Well, that's gross. How do you feel? Kinda weak, nauseous. Let's just get out of here. Oh, well. He is indeed going to die at some point. But yeah, what was it? The Thanatos encounter that also had the ability to go back and rescue Marines with other Marines. And in that case, I don't think they did get face-hugged. You'd rescue them before that happened, but here, it seems like we didn't have a choice. I like how my second shot is apparently fast enough to interrupt their animation before they can actually hit me for damage. So yeah, we haven't found a save room down there, so I'm just gonna save here. And before we wrap up the episode, we're just going to read a little profile on our existing Marines. Because it's here in extras. Wow, we didn't get a lot of percentage in that episode. Go to Marine roster, we can see all of the ones that we have picked up and the ones that have died. Patrick Steele is an officer's officer. His family has been career military for 5 generations. Steele graduated at the top of his class in 214B and was commissioned a second lieutenant the same year. He served as commander for 2nd Platoon, A Company, 1st Battalion, 2nd Regiment. He saw action at Helene 215 Uprising and received the Purple Heart for wounds received during the fight. During the Tientsin campaign, Steele was promoted to captain and placed in charge of the 14th MAU and deployed to Lena 349, where he served 2 consecutive tours. He was promoted to lieutenant colonel in 2175 and was assigned as commanding officer of 2nd Battalion, 9th Regiment. Steele is well respected by his Marines. They know there is nothing he would ask of them that he wasn't prepared to do himself. John Cameron has always been a born leader. He was his high school's star quarterback as well as class vice president. But John always had his eyes on the stars. He enrolled in college courses to become a terraforming engineer. Not sure why that's capitalized. But found out the job lacked the adventure quotient he was missing. John decided to join the Colonial Marines and he never looked back. And then there was our buddy Brando Whistler. Buddy Whistler had the unfortunate luck of being named both Buddy and Whistler. To make matters worse, he was a scrawny youth who developed into a scrawny young man. In school, he was teased, never too savagely, but enough to want to set the record straight that Buddy Whistler was all man. He joined the U.S. Colonial Marines right out of high school, and to everyone's surprise, passed Marine recruit training and chose to be an infantry rifleman. Whistler wanted to experience combat, but always seemed to somehow miss it. You see, despite what people may think, Whistler isn't afraid of combat. Maybe that's his problem. Maybe that's why he horrifically died. I don't remember what killed him. I think he was the one that got pounced, or he got killed by the Queen. Samantha Homewrecker Johnston Nobody calls homewrecker Samantha, at least not twice. Little is known about Johnston's past, she doesn't bring it up, and no one has the cojones to ask, but everyone agrees that something must have happened to her that made her so mean. She was given the nickname Homewrecker after she single-handedly wiped out an entire terrorist cell during a routine house-clearing operation on a small shake-and-bake settlement that had been taken hostage by the U.P.P. radicals. Homewrecker likes to be the first in and the last out of every conflict. Not because she's a heartless killer, it's because she only trusts herself. Obviously, with later episodes, we're only going to read the new Marines, but we haven't done this yet, so I'm going to go through all of them, and they're not too long. Brock Bear Paulson was just born big. His parents called him Bear since before he could walk, and the name just stuck. Bear learned at an early age that he could use his size to his advantage. He despised bullets and instead befriended the weaker children. Bullies, not bullets. He hated bullets. I thought I was going to get into him only using knives. Defending them from those who would prey on their small size. He became a schoolyard hero, and the only reward he needed was the smile on the kids' faces when they shouted, "Thanks, Bear!" After high school, Bear wanted desperately to go to college to study marine biology. Yeah, same there. Unfortunately, his parents could not afford to send him. Also same there. He tried for several athletic scholarships, but was rejected. One day, at the gym, he met a Marine recruiter who told him that the Corps would pay his way through school if he enlisted for a 3-year cruise. Realizing it may be his only chance to go to school, Bear signed up. The squad quickly grew to love him for his strength, not only in body, but in character. Well, I guess he'll never get that scholarship now, because he's fucking dead. Whoops. Amber Buster Fisher. Amber Fisher was the youngest of 4 children. Her 3 older brothers were insanely overprotective of their little sister. She felt smothered. As hard as she tried to be an independent young lady, they would try 3 times as hard to shield her from the world. Finally, after they threatened and scared off her prom date, Amber decided enough was enough. The next day, she paid a visit to her local USCM recruiter and signed right up. She didn't tell her brothers until the day the bus came to take her off to MCRD. Her introduction to the Corps wasn't an easy one. She was constantly harassed for her good looks, small size, and pampered upbringing by her drill instructors. She never let it break her, and that impressed them. John Booker Lasso, who we haven't recruited, but we met him. John Lasso has always had a long interest and appreciation for military history, wartime procedures, and combat tactics. He joined the USCM as soon as he was able, and in only the first few weeks of recruit training, he became a favorite recruit to all of the instructors. He never needed to be told anything twice. His movement under fire was second nature, and his maneuvers have been described as simply smart. In fact, some would say Lasso was born for the infantry. He cut his teeth during Operation Arctur and Freedom. There's a little space there. And was praised for this valor under fire. A man of few words, Lasso will follow orders to the letter, without the slightest grumble or sign of discontent. The only time Lasso will gripe is if you're not pulling your weight, because when it comes to waging war, Lasso is the best. And he expects the best, from his teammates to his CO to even his enemies. Lasso doesn't settle for second place. It's just that simple. I was gonna say, didn't he just die? But no, he hasn't died yet. Jay Hennick was the constable of a small town in southwest Texas. Eventually, the small town just dried up and Hennick became out of a job and home all at once. He decided to join the Colonial Marines in 2171. At 29 years old, he was the oldest Marine to graduate that year and still finished near the top of his class. He attended SDI West, earning the respect and commendations from the ITV instructors there. Classmates nicknamed Hennick Gristle due to his overuse of the catchphrase, "hard as gristle," which he would commonly use to describe any difficult task. Hennick was assigned to 2nd Battalion, 9th Regiment, where he saw combat as a rifleman during Operation Arctur and Freedom, and received the Bronze Star for his heroism. When it was time to re-enlist, Hennick did so without hesitation. The USCM had become his new job, home, and family. Deepak Cowboy Sign. The Sign family moved from Bangalore, India to California, UA in 2158. Deepak was the second child of 3 and the first to be born in America, a fact that made him quite proud as he set out to become the all-American boy, much to the chagrin of his parents. He played baseball, was on the basketball and track teams in high school, and spent as much free time as he could surfing the waves of his local OC beaches. After high school, he felt it was his patriotic duty to enlist in the American military, and went to his local Marine Corps recruiter after his 18th birthday to sign up. Sign went through boot camp and SOI, or is that SDI, at Camp Oringval, taking personal pleasure in having been a Hollywood Marine. Since his deployment, Sign has seen little actual combat, but he remains steadfast and ready for the moment, should it arise. As a rifleman with the 2nd and 9th, it's only a matter of time. And our last one, Goth Lady Zoe Cutter Kennedy. A little on the nose there with the nickname. Zoe Anna Kennedy has always been the black sheep of her family, the middle child of a decorated USCM Commander Colonel Jonah R. Kennedy. Zoe ran away from home at age 14 after being expelled from her 3rd school in as many years. She traveled the country for the next 7 years, eventually garnering acclaim and a cult following for her contributions to the underground music scene. Zoe returned home at age 21 for her father's funeral, during which time her younger brother Daniel announced he was joining the military to follow in his father's footsteps. This broke their mother's heart, and Zoe, never particularly fond of her mother, followed suit. Since enlisting, Zoe has repeatedly shown an impeccable sense for tracking her enemies, and a sour attitude that does little to boost squad morale. Well, I guess that makes sense that she was the one that went and found the missing Marine then, if she's a tracker. And that is our current roster. We'll look at Knife Trick next time. I don't think this ever plays into the main game, it's just a silly little mini-game. Also, I guess worth noting that our ship does not seem to have a bishop, even though all Marine squads are supposed to have a bishop assigned to them. Anyhow, thank you for joining me, and I will see you again with some more Aliens Infestation next time as we continue to explore the rest of the Sulaco. But until then, y'all take care.